Hello and welcome to part 17. Oh, I just bumped my microphone, my bad. Part 17 of Campaign 8, Revived Rites. I'm your host as always, VIII, and here we gaze upon Southeast Asia, from the Malay Peninsula to Papua New Guinea. And honestly, from the last part, I will say it again, I am really happy to see that we have an actual power that has consolidated Southeast Asia like it has. Neon Kalyani is very much a threat in the north, but even though it's a vanilla tag, like Sunda doing as well as they have, it's almost unprecedented, I think, because in previous games, it's usually been an outside power that wasn't initially in Southeast Asia that took over the region. I'm pretty sure Japan has usually been a strong power in Southeast Asia, or it's someone from China or someone from India coming in and taking the reins of power, basically. But this is I think the first campaign where we've seen a homegrown power actually do very well and, consolidate not only just Java, but also Borneo, Sumatra, the Malay Peninsula, and even the Philippines. So, and also Sulawesi. So, to their credit, Sunda's doing really well. Aalkorkser, Zealandia, or the Kiwis as I like to call them, they have consolidated all of Australia and all of Papua New Guinea. The Rabal Anarchy is still alive somehow. I think they got released in peace. VT is Catholic, but if they collapse to these rebels, will they convert? I don't think they will, because yeah. Oh, wait, those Gilman. Do they have Gilman? No, they don't. What the fuck? I thought those were Zealots. But no. Apparently they got Gilman rebels. And if they collapse, their current ruler will die, I guess. So, that is that. Let us keep going forth. Chile is under heavy assault from Leon, Galicia. Oh, no. Chile is attacking in order to reconquer stuff, but Chile isn't that well off. They don't have that many forces ever since they got their ass handed to them by Leon Galicia. And Leon Galicia is taking out its frustration from Wessex out here in Africa. Just Alexandria couldn't, or I would say it was partially on Alexandria's own part that they did not conquer part of West Africa. But since Kong and Fulo were just there, ready for war, basically, Leon Galicia went over there and fucked them up, and they are still fucking them up. Ethiopia is consolidating, of course, East Africa. They have taken over Mutapa. Oyo is still at war with them, but I mean, Oyo is very they one army lands there and they're dead. Excuse me. Orissa is dead. I just saw the death of Orissa right there. And is there any cores left? No, they are very, very firmly dead. They still have cores around, but they've gone away pretty quickly. Any centers of revolution? We got that event at the beginning of the last part, but I think that might have been a bug. But I don't see any places where the revolution can spawn, really. And if it does spawn, I don't think it's going to take over any sort of place. California, the MAGA states, or communist states, they have their capital now over here at Cloche, or Piscatang. And it's I don't know why Wessex wants to go after California in the first place. But I know why Haiti wants to go after America. The Serbian Americans are still alive. That's reason enough to go after them. I'm sure this is not just the papacy working through Haiti. I'm sure about that. Kind of. What's it called? LG is even going after is in this for a colonial war, which I completely understand. It's like, this is... Oh, Chile actually reconquered a lot. Okay, one of Leon Galicia, that one newly established colonial nation by Leon Galicia is now gone. And, what's it called? Leon Galicia is seeing if they can retake some of this land for their Brazilian colony. Kong is now going after Fulo, or is this... Yeah, Fulo is defending against Kong because Kong really has nothing else left to do. Leon Galicia has now boxed in Alexandria, and it gets even more precarious, I would say, for the Coptic folk. One bad war and it could be all over for them. That's the Great Powers. I want to see the Great Powers. I want to see the current wars. So Neon Kalyani once again trying to eliminate any semblance of Japanese mainland holdings. Haiti is going after America. Fulani. Russia's going after Japan for Inchu. Is that right over here? Yes, it is. So Russia's making good use of their force. This is not an imperialist war by Russia, so, you know, the war goal is obtainable. They do seem like they will win this war. Min is trying to build up whatever power it can, which they need to. Russia is no longer as fearsome as it once was, but, you know, if they do declare war on someone in Asia, like, that's still around 400,000 Russians that can be kind of scary. They can be kind of scary, if I do say so. Wessex is obviously still has the most fear factor. You know what I mean? For good reason. It's not just Wessex. It's Essex, the Epirotes, and Neon Kalyani. Because that's balanced. Like, I just... Oh boy. Oh boy, Russia. I think they are wanting to really fuck your shit up. Now you've got basically all of Western and Central Europe, as well as all of India against you. And like most of Southeast Asia, I would say. Like, this is... You might as well say this is like Russia's death, because they're also about 3 military techs behind. Oh lord. I'm just going to take a sip of my water here. You can watch Wessex invade Iberia over here, and then you can watch Wessex storm over here in the east. So have fun. I'm going to just take a sip of this water here real quick. Yeah, there's a moment of silence for the once great power that was Russia. And we're back. Any other revolutionary spots? If ever the revolution was to rise up, it's probably gonna be in Russia, because they are getting torn apart. Look at these numbers just decline. They're trying to raise as much money, as much men as possible, but, like, let's just see the finances. Oh yeah, they might even go bankrupt. That's not a joke. They might go bankrupt. And if they go bankrupt, I have no idea how bad this collapse is going to get. Okay, I'm not gonna look into the AI too much, or select Russia too much, because if they get a peace offer, I don't want to be the one to decline or accept it. I want that to be up to the AI. But we saw how bad their finances were. Russia could go bankrupt in this war, and that would be very, very big. That would give even an avenue for Chagatai and Min to go in, because the morale of their armies will be shot. Any economic capability is going to be shot. It would be horrific. Ooh, the papacy is going after Alexandria. The papacy saw that there's heretics still roaming about and said, hey, it's time for you to die. Leon Galicia is winning over here thanks to its colonial nation. But Leon Galicia is over here in West Africa, like Kong was doing when Alexandria was coming after them. And they're just like, yeah, we know what's happening in Iberia. We know what's over there. We don't want to go over there and kill ourselves. For good reason. I completely understand that sentiment. It just feels like the game is over if Wessex comes after you. It's like, it kind of is like that. If Wessex comes after you, there's no hope, really. What hope is there? And okay, Alexandria, are you going to be able to withstand the papacy? That's the question of the hour. Let's compare the quality. Alexandria has a little bit more discipline, more morale. Tactics are the same. So Alexandria really just has to make do with what they have and hope that the papacy doesn't land any more troops. If the papacy lands more and more troops, Alexandria's fucked. Oh god, and they have. Alexandria, you're about to meet God. Or maybe not. Alexandria's on a roll. Okay. All is not lost for the Coptic people. The Bronze Horde is also at war with Alexandria, but you know, I don't... Actually, it might be over for Alexandria. Because the papacy is hard dedicating to this. And, it's rough. Wessex is pushing past the Ural Mountains. Central Asia is being absolutely eviscerated. Russia's military is being completely dismantled. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but this is the AI at work. Yeah, Leon Galicia's navy can't even stand up to the 500 plus ships of Wessex. Haiti is expanding ever more. California won against Wessex because, like, what the fuck is Wessex gonna do? Like, Wessex has better things to focus on. They finally are colonizing Greenland. No idea why that wasn't a thing earlier. But, okay, well, Leon Galicia's trying. I mean, good effort? Question mark? There's no point. I don't really think there's really any point in trying. And Alexandria, as valiant as their efforts have been against the papacy, it just wasn't enough in the end, unfortunately. Oh wow, revolutionaries across the Epirot Empire. And Leon Galicia trying to open up a second front? But I mean, the Anglos are right there and right there. They have come to snuff out the fun, so to say. Like, I'm gonna zoom out. Just look how much. Look at how fast they're driving forth. It's insane. And this is also with Nyan Kalyani, because Nyan Kalyani is helping out Wessex. For some reason, that alliance is viable. I don't know why, and it pains me to see like the two most powerful militaries in the world uniting to crush the others. It's like there's no drama here. There's just domination. But if the AI wants domination like this, the AI gets domination like this. It's just how it goes. Oh god. And I think that we're getting slowdown because there's so many troops being moved around. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot of heartbreak. Well, to be fair, there's always heartbreak in these campaigns. Sunda, what are you doing? Sunda's going after Bhutan. But Sunda, like, kick your navy into gear, let's go. What is going on? Did the Gilman succeed? It seems like the Gilman rebels succeeded. America is now going after California again. And it seems like California, the communist states, are gonna lose. The capital is already down. And Serbian Americans are flooding north. Almost as if they are running away from something. What might that something be? I think it's the Haitians. Because the Haitians are strutting their stuff all over Chile. Lithuania has that liberty desire. It's a thing of the past. Russia was pieced out, and holy shit, the Epirotes have completely annexed the Caspian Sea. Wessex has taken over large sections of Russia. In the next war, I would not be surprised if Moscow itself is taken. Like, this is a sad state of affairs for Russia. They're at -1 stability too. Holy shit. Are they bankrupt? They are bankrupt. They are completely bankrupt. Oh my god. And there's no internal conflicts, there's no civil war. Yet. There's no civil war yet. Once that revanchism wears off, though, they could get into internal conflicts. Like that inflation's out of control. This is just dark days indeed. And they're also behind technologically. It's, oh lord. The Bronze Horde also pieced out. They took some land over here in the Middle East, or in Arabia. The Papacy pieced out. They took some land here next to Leon, Galicia. And now LG's in this. And LG is looking to put the stake into the heart of Alexandria. Sudreyar and Bedgrak are going after each other. Okay. Ethiopia is going after Kong. And I think once Ethiopia gets their forces around past here, and also up to here, Kong is probably not going to last long. Wow, Ethiopia, what are you doing? 50 corruption. Oh my, well, that reform, dynastic administration. Oh, excuse me. That's fucking you up. And then also, unbalanced research. 23 admin, 27 diplomatic, and 29 military. And that's why I hate unbalanced research. It just makes you have so much corruption gain. It's ridiculous. Kong is actually in a much better state of affairs. They are ahead of Ethiopia militarily. And they have no corruption, so they are completely fine. I'm pretty sure like Wessex could also survive bankruptcy at this point. Like they could go bankrupt and their union would still be fine, and everything else would just still be fine. No rebels would succeed. It's like they're, you know, the phrase that actually suits them right now? Too big to fail. Wessex really is at that point where it's just like it's too big to fail. The AI will not fuck it up enough. Will not fuck up enough in any sense to actually have Wessex crumble into pieces. The only like semblance of a shot that has to happen is if Wessex, if there's a succession war that breaks out for Wessex. But even then, it's iffy if that would do much. And they're also the first and only nation to have more than 1 million regiments or 1 million troops on the ground. Just give me a sense of yourself, Wessex. How many a month? 11,000 troops a month. Oh, that's a pitiful amount of unrest. Doesn't fucking matter. They're actually over their government cap, too. Holy God. You're at war with California, but are you even invading over there? You are! Wessex, what are you doing? I want to ask Byrne what he feels about how he feels about his creation. This is more dominant than fucking Revolutionary Holland back when we used the Beyond Typist map. Revolutionary Holland, like, that was the high watermark of out of control tags that like popped off. Wessex has, I think, topped that. If they haven't, I would be shocked, but I'm pretty sure they have. Yep, Ethiopia is getting into the nitty-gritty with Kong. Kong's capital is still at Kong, so Ethiopia still has a long ways to go to get there, but if Ethiopia can still manage to keep these elongated supply routes in check and actually use their numerical superiority. Let's see. Kong doesn't have the discipline. They have a slight morale advantage and a slight tactics advantage. But really, it's Ethiopia. The onus is on Ethiopia to win this war. Oyo and Antemoro have no allies. They just want to be to themselves. That's it. They just want to be to themselves. Bhutan is not annexed. However, Makassari and Butoni rebels are over there being put down by Sunda. Pangasinan's Ainu. Oh, Ainu is independent. Well, that's cool. They are a tributary under Pangasinan. The Siberians are a vassal under Min. Yan is a tributary of Min. And that's really about it. The Bronze Horde still allied with Ethiopia, and they still have their own the Genghis dynasty. That makes me happy. Their dynasty has been maintained. LG versus Chile once more, but it's like this is kind of like a holding tank for Haiti, because Haiti can just come down here and fuck shit up. You know as well as I know. Haiti, are you colonizing any land? You are, okay. They only have one colonist, that's why it's taking such a long time to like fill this up and fill this up. Which, yeah, makes sense. America, successful war against the communist states. And then, yeah, Haiti's going after him, and so is Wessex. Even the Lithuanians are sieging down Seattle. Look at this shit. It's not even a contest at this point. Oh my goodness. Well, and there's your peace deal. Haiti has successfully claimed the Great Basin. And I feel like Haiti's going to go after... No. Zealandia is allied to Haiti. I didn't even realize that. And then now it's just a playground for Wessex and Lithuania. This campaign still finds ways to make me feel like, what the fuck is going on? Even into the 1800s, man. Oh, sheesh. Oh wow, 5% Liberty Desire. Just a teensy bit of Liberty Desire. As if it matters. Okay. And Socotra, I didn't even realize this. Socotra is a Shinto holy state led by an Okanushi, Abdallah I. I actually did look up like what an Okanushi is. Apparently, it is like a excuse me. It is like a priest of sorts or a holy leader that serves at a Japanese shrine of sorts, a Shinto shrine or temple. And I found that pretty interesting that Paradox has that term added in for a Japanese theocracy. I didn't think they would, but when I looked it up, when I saw that name, like that's completely unusual. I want to see more. Like what do you mean by Okanushi? And then Russia, are you still bankrupt? You are still bankrupt. That's just okay. So you have like another year of bankruptcy. Still, that's absolutely brutal. Oh, and Alexandria, the Ethiopians have woken up and said, hey, we want our chunk too. Give us this land. Kasar Ibrim. And are you going to give it? Well, you're going to be forced to give it, Alexandria, but go down swinging. That's all I can say. That's really about it. Just go down swinging. The Bronze Horde is taking on Bergerac. The Bronze Horde can barely do anything, but, I give them props. They are still trying. And then Wallachia is allied with Alexandria, so that's... Wallachia's fucked. Yeah. Wallachia's completely done in. Oh, and it's that time again. Magica is under attack by the Haitians. Like Haiti is just continuously doing these wars as soon as like the truce is up. Like, no, you are holding the land for me. Don't mistake it for anything else. And even the papacy is up here. The papacy is sieging down Placentia. I think that's how you pronounce it. How's the religion over here? Yep, it's all been converted. The culture is not there to their liking, but I wish fucking would have released Tejas, but no. Haiti's too good to have their old ally around. Oh no. Tejas was never an ally of Haiti. They were an ally. Tejas was an ally of Tikal. Who are you at war with? No, it's just Alexandria, because Wallachia pieced out. And Wallachia is now just a shell, a husk of its former self. My God. The only one sticking by Russia too is Leon Galicia. Probably because of dynastic ties. I have to imagine it's just because of the dynastic ties. And then Yan, revolutionaries. Any revolutionary center? Any? None? Alright. Neon Kalyani, how big is your military? It's about half the size of Wessex. The Wessex-Kiwi imperialist war? Really? Wessex, what the fuck are you doing? I feel like they're just going around just declaring war because they fucking can. It's just like, oh well, you seem cool to pick on. Let me just declare war on you and let me test my stuff. It really feels like that's the mentality. You seem fun. Let's see if I can reach you. I don't know what to think of this. It's the Wessexian world, and we're all just living in it. That's about it. Surprisingly, Penguin is still alive too. I would have thought that someone would have annexed them, but No one has, surprisingly. How's that corruption, Ethiopia? Still rising, because their technology is shit. Oh, Russia's stability is even going... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There's internal conflicts on the way. Yeah. Oh, boy. What? Changes to Republic? Oh, shit. So, Russia, about this internal conflicts. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. They've actually also done a really good job with converting lands to Orthodox. So I think any like rebel states that spawn in are gonna be Orthodox in nature. That's not mine. That's not from any of my mods, at least. Format. The fuck? Okay. Well, let's see what happens in the coming years, because internal conflicts should kick off in at least the next few years, if Russia does not get their shit together. Etwa was also culled a little bit more by Neon Kalyani, which is not really a surprise. It's just a formality of like shuffling all of this land together for the Highlanders of India. That Highlander culture is also spread really, really far. Yep, the Epirotes are ending the Bronze Horde, or at least they're culling parts of the Bronze Horde. Asshole Epirotes. Oh, and Wessex is just like, okay, well, you know, the Kiwis, we didn't have too much fun. You know, Leon Galicia's there. Let's just, let me take a wooden stake and just pound that into their heart. Like, what are you getting out of this? Huh? Oh, Min is seeing the weakness. Min has spotted weakness in Russia and is going after him. Shit. And Min called in... Well, obviously, their ally. I mean, their vassal. But has Neon Kalyani is not in that one. Okay. Neon Kalyani is just piling onto my child and just trying to kill it. Oh, Wessex, why? Why, Wessex? You don't even want that much. Piece of garbage. I insult, but it's a playful insult. It's all good fun when I'm recording here, when we're doing these AI only campaigns. Because, you know, even though a child gets knocked out because they get annexed or something, there's always next campaign. Like, I usually don't put any limits on resubmitting a nation or whatever, unless it's like a theme for a campaign. But for the most part, like, you're free to resubmit your old stuff if you want to, as long as it fits within the guidelines, of course. Okay, Bronze Horde takes a win there, taking an L everywhere else though. It's about it. And even the papacy can't do anything. You call yourself good Catholics, Wessex? You a nation of Catholics? You see what you're doing to the papacy? Fucking sacrilege, that's what that is. I think we'll go to like August of 1538? Or maybe 1530, or not 1530, 1835. Oh, 18, I'm an idiot. 1838 or 1839. But yeah, it's rough goings for anyone in the crosshairs of Wessex. Oh, the Kiwis annexed VIII. I think that's what the nation was. Any other wars going on? Russia is being invaded from the east. Wallachia and Austro-Bavaria going after... There's a Bohemia? Oh, wow. I'm shocked there was a Bohemia released. And then... LG is going... For some reason, they're invading America over here, but... It's not going to really result in anything other than land for the colony. That's about it. No, the ships were forced out. I was going to say, like, why are you even trying? But no, it's they're not. They don't want to try. They are forced into trying. Just look at this, menacing. Once the forts break down, the floodgates open, and it's open season. Actually, Leon Galicia still has a lot of forces. Where are your armies? Can I see where your armies are? Oh, that's where they are. They're all in the New World. Well, then yeah, this war is done and over with. Yep, the Bronze Horde, like the Epirotes now have not only the Caspian, but also most of Mesopotamia. No, all of Mesopotamia. Actually, we might be able to make it to 1840 in good order, and like in good time. Cause I'm trying to plan out like the next part. Because then once we get to 1840, and then the next part can just be the final part, it will go to 1865, and that's usually where I end. That's usually where I end these campaigns. Wallachia. Oh, I knew it! Once Russia fucking like went into bankruptcy and started spiraling, even Chagatai would go in, and they are. I predicted it. Yeah, boy, predicted it. I take at least one W out of this. God damn it. I take an L here, I take an L over here, but I take one W in my predictions category. Oh, goodness. Yeah, my game is lagging now because there's so many fucking troops being moved. We're ending this in August of 1840. Leon Galicia, just surrender. There's no point in fighting. Oh my god, like as soon as those two other wars started, that other, you could tell the game just started chugging. Oh lordy. And there's not much I can do about it. This is just the AI doing what it does. Are there other wars going on? Not really. Haiti is finishing off Chile, but it's like we already kind of knew that was going to happen in the future. Excuse me. Had a burp there. Yep. Leon Galician troops just hold up in North Africa. It's like they can't do much. What are they going to do? Even Neon Kalyani's joining in. Like, come on. West Africa isn't even safe. The Lithuanians are crossing the Sahara. It's not a sentence you hear every fucking day. Lithuanians crossing the Sahara. And yeah, let's look over to the east. The Chinese and the, what are they? The Kyrgyz. I don't even know if Chagatai were really Kyrgyz IRL. I don't think they were, but whatever. We're just going by their culture. Wallachia is actually helping out. They're trying to help Russia out. But still, it's like Russia is about 5 military techs behind. It's... How's that more... Yeah, they are still bankrupt, I believe, right? Tell me they're still bankrupt. They are still bankrupt. They went bankrupt again. So this is a definite death spiral. Of all the nations, did not expect Russia to death spiral. I completely missed my mark, so I guess we're going to the next year. But yeah, it's like, well, of all the nations, I did not expect Russia to like enter a death spiral. It's one of those nations, like, you think, like, once they start snowballing, when it comes to the AI at least, battling other AIs, you don't expect Russia to really, like, tumble into a death spiral unless it's because of, like, a succession war or something. This is just straight up because other AIs were stronger than it. Which is pretty rare, if I do say so. June. I'm making sure we stop in August of this year. Alright, August 1st. There we go, my birthday. So we'll leave it there. And the Epirotes are battling revolutionaries, but it's like, it's not really that bad. No centers of revolution? No. So peace was had between Wessex and LG. And yeah, Wessex is just taking whatever. It just aims its guns wherever. It's like, oh, new land for me. How fun. But yeah, this will be the end of part 17. Russia is tumbling down the slope and can't get up. The Chinese and everyone else are invading because, hey, it's free land. And that's pretty much all we have to say. The Holy Roman Company has also shrunk considerably because Sunda is on the rise. The Rebel Anarchy, they only have West Timor. That is the only place for anarchy left. Anyways, let's go ahead and end this part with the scoreboard. In first place is the Kingdom of Wessex. In second place is Haiti. In third place is Neon Kalyani. In fourth place is the Epirote Empire. In fifth place is Russia. In sixth place is Ethiopia. In seventh place is Leon Galicia. In eighth place is Min. In ninth place is Sunda. In 10th place is America. In 11th place is Austro-Bavaria. And in 12th place is Zealandia. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in for the next part, which should be the final part in Campaign 8 Revived Rites. See you then.